We have breaking news at this hour regarding new details on the murder of conservative gas bag Charlie Kirk. Don't believe the right-wing lies. It turns out the shooter had strong ties to MAGA and Donald Trump. I'm David Reddish. Welcome back to Occupy Democrats. And I apologize for looking like hell. This story broke mid-workout. Here it is. The murder of conservative personality Charlie Kirk continues to dominate the news cycle following the identification of 22-year-old Tyler Robinson as his killer. If you've been watching the news cycle, you probably have heard prominent figures like Donald Trump make claims like this.
Not really. I'm really concerned for our country. We have a great country. We have a radical left group of lunatics out there, just absolute lunatics, and we're going to get that problem solved. I'm only concerned for the country, yeah.
Or the blowhard liars at Fox News make claims like this.
They don't need bodyguards on campus. Conservative speakers do. We have to stop pretending that it's just a violence problem in America. This was a political assassination by the left on the most prominent and important young voice in conservative America. That's what happened.
Yes.
As it turns out, both assertions are flat out false. And yes, we have evidence. Stay with me here. Also, while Kash Patel has touted the apprehension of Robinson as a win for his FBI, it's important to keep in mind that law enforcement did not identify Robinson by name. In fact, he turned himself in at the urging of his father.
Tyler Robinson, a 22-year-old Utah local, confessed Friday morning to fatally shooting conservative activist Charlie Kirk, officials said. Robinson was turned in after his father recognized him in photos released by the FBI, and his son admitted he was the gunman. Robinson's father asked him to turn himself in, but his son replied that he would rather kill himself. The father then convinced his son to speak with their youth minister, who called the FBI, and agents later took Robinson into custody. Only about 2 months earlier in July, Robinson's father painted a much different picture of family life with his son on social media, where he posted a video reel showing highlights from their Mexico trip together, in which Tyler was pictured happily showing off a fish he caught. Another video going viral reveals another proud moment for Tyler, this time in a video posted by his mother, in which he announces he had received a college scholarship. In a statement, Utah State University, which is a different school from where the shooting took place, confirmed the suspect had briefly attended the university for one semester in 2021. Other pictures of the suspected killer that have emerged also feel almost chillingly normal, sharing a meal with his dad, grinning while riding in what appears to be a small plane, and seemingly enjoying a happy family life. The only photos which really stand out include one in which he appears to be dressed for Halloween in a Trump costume, and a number of others that point to an interest in various types of weapons.
If it seems like Tyler Robinson looks less and less like a radical liberal and more like, well, a Trump supporter, that simply means your eyes and ears, not to mention your cognitive abilities, still function. Though Robinson declared no party on his voter registration, mounting evidence suggests he had ties to white supremacist Nick Fuentes and his so-called grouper movement. For more on that, see our other videos here on the channel. And now we have even more evidence that suggests Robinson wasn't acting from the left, but from the right. The Daily Beast has just run portions of an interview with Robinson's grandmother, Debbie Robinson. Her son is Tyler's father. She insists that the entire family is Trump-loving MAGA Republicans and that she doesn't even know any Democrats. Robinson said, quote, "My son, his dad is a Republican for Trump. Most of my family members are Republican. I don't know any single one who's a Democrat." Close quote. She further added, quote, "I'm just so confused. Tyler is the shyest person. He has never, ever spoke politics to me at all," end quote. So, a radical transgender anti-fascist leftist? Not so much. A man raised in a Mormon family and trained in all manner of weaponry from bazookas to machine guns to sniper rifles? That fits the bill. Again, for more on that, check out our other videos here on the channel. What's becoming increasingly clear is that the attacks on the left from right-wing politicians and other figures in the wake of Kirk's murder are nothing more than political opportunism, attempts at conveniently smearing political rivals regardless of the facts. And the facts, as more and more come into focus, also paint a different story. One of a troubled young man enrolled in an electrician's technical school, not a university. A man from a devout Christian background. a man raised middle class, a man surrounded by and indoctrinated by right-wing ideology. This is not an attack by the radical left. It's another symptom of the mental illness plaguing the right, the true Trump derangement syndrome, one which spreads hate, racism, sexism, and promotes violence and lies, an endless smorgasbord of lies that turn quiet, shy young men into murderers. I can't speak for Charlie Kirk, nor would I ever want to. But how about enacting gun control and mental health services in his memory? You know, the kind of common sense that would prevent tragedies like this one from ever happening again. I'm David Reddish.